Hey everybody, let's do a reading, shall we? Continuing in our series of zodiac signs, let's do Sagittarius. I have already shuffled. Remember, this is a general reading. It's pretty timeless, although I am pulling on the energies that are around us now and pulling on all the Sages and Sag cross watchers who are looking at the video. All right, so bottom card we have is the Queen of Wands. We're using the Curious Travels Tarot today, pulling 4 cards. The Page of Wands, the Hanged Man, the 5 of Wands, and the King of Wands. Yeah, so before I sat down and when I was thinking about doing this reading, I noticed that there is a lot of emotion with Sages right now. I think that you're keeping it a little bit close to the vest, but I think there's this deep undercurrent. I've talked about this sort of recently. There's this deep undercurrent moving us into Pluto in Aquarius that will bring a lot of depth of emotion, depth of love, depth of an emotional life, and an importance on being authentic in our emotion and expressing that. So that's why I really wanted to start with Scorpio yesterday, which is the sign that I did start with. Because Scorpio is also able to usher this into manifesting for the rest of us who aren't quite so deep with our emotions. Sagittarius, you have this opportunity as well. I think it's causing a little bit of a kerfuffle in your mind, just a little bit, but not that much. Let's pull on the Page of Wands. I'm just going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. You guys are classic. Let's be classic with our clarifiers. I love this. I think there's a potential for a lot of you. The Hangman is coming through very much as an energy of maybe in the last year. You might have had your, as they say, you might have had a lot of pots in the fire, right? You might have had a lot of things going on in the last year, or maybe even 2, or maybe even 3. Maybe you're not, the focus on those things kind of is maybe falling to the wayside, and you're determining where your priorities lie, which I think is great. There's a lot of experimentation, I think, that was happening over the last few years. And now maybe in this Hanged Man, you have a new perspective on these things that you were able to try. And yeah, I think that'll serve you really well going forward. Okay, Page of Wands, please tell me why it's here. Page of Wands. Okay, we have the bottom card is the 3 of Wands. More Wands. King of Swords, yeah. Oh, okay. Devil. And the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. I'm not reading the Devil as negative energy or that type of thing. I'm reading it more as contracts. The devil's in the details, I think. I think for some of these things that you've tried over the last couple of years that maybe didn't end up being the right fit for you, I think you're going to want to be very careful in what your exit strategy is. I wouldn't put anything just kind of on the back burner if I'm going to continue to use my pots on the stove, pots in the fire metaphor. Don't, try not to do that. Try to really have a closure with things. And that includes with people, with jobs, with entrepreneurial experiments that you've made. Just try to really look at the what contracts have you actually signed, you know, figure that out, because I think those little forays in business pleasure that you have ultimately decided to cut ties with, I think you need to review the contract before you get too crazy. That's what all that is saying to me right now. Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here other than what I already said? I really like this energy for you all. It's coming into your season, of course, now. Here we are, and toward the end of November. Okay, Hanged Man. Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, of course. Temperance. The Star. And the Page of Cups. And yes, and all that bottom card is Ten of Pentacles. It really is. This is a time for you to really see where your passion lies. This is a time for you to see where the purpose in your life is, and the love that you have for your unique set of skills and talents is really going to help you. Like, you're going to recognize with more confidence those things that you're actually really good at as well. Like, not just the things you want to do, but the things that also you're good at. So you can really take those to another level in this energy with that decisive nature, because it's been a while, and I think you've sort of figured it out. That Temperance has been your ally. Good, I love it. Five of Wands. Five of Wands. So sometimes the Hangman is a really good energy. We don't talk about that enough. Hangman can be a great energy, and you're just like now kind of coming out of it. Let's do the Five of Wands. Come on. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have the Ace of Wands. So much fire. So much emotion. King of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. And again, the Fives. So yeah, all I'm reading here is that there have been these instances of stop, start, push, pull, right? There have been these, maybe you've gotten with someone in the last few years and you've sort of broken up with them, gotten back together, broken up with them, gotten back together. Maybe you've tried back and forth with a few different career paths. I think that's sort of coming to an end at your discretion. So I think if you want to prioritize money making right now, I think that would be a great idea. Otherwise, that energy might kind of hang around a little bit more. King of Wands. With the King of Wands. Now, I'm going to give it to you straight, right? I'm going to be very honest. Roses and rainbows situation. And in this case, we want to, I want to give it to you straight, because I think that we need to also look at sort of the shadowy side. And I can, of course, give you advice and help you towards this path in a positive way, but I think we really need to look at what's been tripping us up. That flew out at me. Okay. There's been a little bit of, and I'm being very I'm choosing my words carefully. But there are times, I think, when that's a bit you, where you're a little bit of the King of Wands in a way in which you sort of play people a little bit. I would say I mean, if you're doing it, you're doing it and you know it. If you don't and you don't know about it, you're probably not doing it. And if you're playing people a little bit, maybe to have fun, a little bit to cause fire, and maybe a little bit of drama, if that's what you're doing, I don't think it's a great idea right now. I think you're gonna be figured out, and you might lose some friends. Now, if that's okay with you, then fine. Lose the friend, you know, go ahead and make those decisions now rather than have them find out, right? Be the compassionate angle to this. And of course, with the Seven of Swords, the potential for deception is definitely there. Are you being truthful and honest in your relationships? I think now is a really good time to ask yourself that and try to lean more into that authenticity and that truthfulness in your relationships, okay? Okay, that's what I meant to say the whole time, okay? Just kind of lean more into that. Lean into truthfulness, authenticity. Don't play people for sport. It's okay, it's okay. You have a little less drama. Have a little less drama. I think you're gonna appreciate it, actually. Yeah, the Hierophant. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. See what I'm talking about? In the long run, it's not gonna serve you well. You know, I asked the universe, why is this card here? I know why it's showing up in your life. And then how does it look right now? Yeah, 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and 5 of Cups. Yeah, if you continue down that road of kind of playing with people, maybe ghosting people, maybe, you know, using an excuse to stay away from dear friends. I mean, there's a lot of different angles that could be happening. You could be doing this at work too, kind of playing people against each other for your own amusement. Hey, you know, it just shows your intelligence, okay? It really does. It shows you're a very smart person and you have a high emotional IQ. But how about not right now? Because what that's going to do is maybe bring some really disappointing things into your life. And you don't want to do that, right? So this is the one little warning from the universe. If you find yourself that you are doing this, that you're kind of playing people, maybe even pitting people against each other or whatever, however that shows up, maybe not. And this is not a good time and energy to do it. So the universe's little warning. Other than that, this is a great opportunity for you to really strike while the iron's hot, to be passionate and fiery and embrace those aspects of yourself in business and in love, and make really strong choices confidently based on how you see things now. So really exciting stuff for you Sagittariuses. Love it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe and I don't know, like this video. Thanks, guys.